The Dinaric Arc is a region of southeastern Europe encompassing some 100,000 square kilometres and more than 6,000 kilometres of the Adriatic Sea coastline, from the city of Trieste in Italy to Tirana in Albania. It includes portions of Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, and Albania. Over the past decades, cross-border cooperation between the Dinaric Arc states has decreased, leaving this region in a rather peripheral and marginal position. However, recently there has been a political and economic shift towards more active cross-border partnership and cooperation. That shift manifested in elaboration of common tourism development strategies and the building of cross-border destinations. A similar approach is being considered for the area of the Dinaric Arc region. In March 2011, a conference was held in Slovenia focusing on the development potential in the Dinaric Alps and how the countries can tap into it together. The governments from the Dinaric Arc countries signed a joint statement expressing their political willingness to cooperate and forge links in this region.
The UN system, led by UNDP, developed the idea to operationalize the convention and develop this system of eco-trails, which we call Via Dinarica, and create a regional brand, a regional identity.
Specifically, the countries will work together to make use of the great potential in the region's ecosystems, to promote a better life for people in rural mountain communities. The idea of a long trail, a hiking route passing through beautiful scenery, traditional villages, and a wealth of cultural heritage, is to attract tourists and to create employment for local people.
It brings resources, it brings values, it brings incredible experience also of EU countries to help Western Balkan states to promote their potential, to use their potential. And Via Dinarica is one of those examples.
As the first step in this endeavour, the Ministry of Sustainable Development and Tourism of Montenegro and UNDP Montenegro started activities in order to examine what should be done to establish the Via Dinarica Long Trail as a corridor for sustainable livelihood development in the area of Dinaric Arc.
Često zanemarujemo da se turizam iz godine u godinu mijenjaju, da su naši gosti sve zahtjevniji.
How could the future Via Dinarica Long Trail best facilitate local development, job creation, entrepreneurship development, and a better life for local communities?
This idea of taking a single walkway or old railway line or bicycle line and having it connect areas that are looking for development, you can create business opportunities. And they're small, little hotels, farm stays, guiding, rafting businesses.
Most of this Via Dinarica would go through the network of protected areas. Almost 1/3 of this region very soon, in the next couple of years, will be under protection. It preserves an environment where a tourist can come and have a very healthy lifestyle. They can eat very healthy food, they can enjoy the nature, they can enjoy the quiet, they can go hiking and biking and kayaking. And what we found out is that the profile of this type of tourist, it's a very high-paying tourist.
I think one of the big lessons to be learned about what's going on in other countries with nature-based tourism is how national parks and protected areas and special places have worked closely with the tourism industry to provide benefits for the communities within their country and to create suitable products for the marketplace.
In order to learn from other countries' experiences, UNDP organised for government representatives from Montenegro to visit New Zealand to meet various stakeholders, including government, private sector and local communities with experience in establishing of the Te Araroa Long Trail, one of the longest trails in the world. The experience of Te Araroa has shown that small-scale, locally based tourism can be a powerful catalyst for creating employment, regenerating cultures and traditions, and promoting better quality of life for people in remote areas. The experiences gained from this working visit will serve as a basis in the forthcoming period for the plans focusing on development and implementation of the Via Dinarica Long Trail initiative.
Montenegro has a really special environment out there, and I think the opportunities for ecotourism are endless. You can do anything out there in those back hills and valleys.
Over the next 6 months, UNDP, in cooperation with partners and local communities, will work to agree what exactly the route of the Long Trail will be and to fine-tune the concept so as to ensure that the maximum number of people in the area will benefit. The relevant legal and policy frameworks will be scanned to ensure smooth implementation. By organising 3 regional meetings, UNDP and its partners will also map other complementary projects and learn from previous experience in tapping into the potential of ecotourism as a catalyst of sustainable development for all.
The UN, specifically UNDP and UNEP, but also I'm sure in the future UNESCO and other possible agencies will be extremely active to support this cooperation because it brings a lot of opportunities.
After a couple of challenging decades, the countries in the Dinaric Arc are focusing again on cooperation. In light of EU accession as a strategic goal for most of its countries, the Via Dinarica initiative has an excellent chance to stimulate regional cooperation, to promote stability in the region, and to secure local economic development through responsible planning and the use of natural resources.
That's a region that has a story to tell.
And the ability to be a base for tourism, including ecotourism and adventure tourism.
We believe that there is a future here.